last week in October that we will have school. So it's hard to believe we are heading towards November, but looking forward to a great short week in the Eagles Nest. Scholars, we got Monday through Thursday this week, and we are out of school on Friday. So we want to do everything we can for the next 4 days to be successful and really be elite scholars. As I walk around the building this morning to say good morning to all the staff. I got a lot of fun things planned today. It's looking pretty good. Stopped by fifth grade this morning. Looks like they got some really cool stuff going on this morning. So I'm excited for you as scholars in the Eagles Nest today. It's going to be a great week of learning here in the Eagles Nest. So we're going to go through our morning announcements this morning. A couple of things for you. First things first, as always, making sure that we are locked in and focused. So we are ended our sign conversations at this time, and we are focused up on morning announcements so that we can see what our Fairview 5 is. I know you know it, but we follow it every single day, right? We actively listen to the speaker. We're keeping our hands and feet to ourselves. Number 3, we're cleaning up our area. Number 4, we're being kind to others with our words and our actions. And number 5, we are doing our best daily. I'm looking forward to you showcasing all 5 of these today, not 3, not 2, not 4, not 1, but all 5 of these as you go throughout your day here in the Eagles Nest. Take a look at some of our daily reminders. So, as promised, Dojo Store. It's coming up this week in just a few more days. So the goal is 100 points, which means if you have 99, sorry, you're not getting into the Dojo Store. If you have 101, congratulations, you're getting in. If you have 100, congratulations, you're getting in, right? But you have to earn those points. So if you're sitting at 40 right now, it's going to be a long way to get there, but you've had plenty of time to get there. So make sure that you are keeping those points. And if you're sitting at about 105 right now or 110, don't lose any of those points today or tomorrow or Wednesday. Continue to gain those points and earn those points each and every day. We've got a lot of fun things coming in the Dojo Store over the next couple of months. So I'm excited about you earning those points. Also, if you take a look, one cards, we got to wear our one cards each and every day. Thank you to our scholars that came in this morning with those around your neck already with the lanyards there. So make sure you're showcasing those each and every day. And then also during your working hours, which means while you are a scholar, make sure those cell phones are put up in your book bag so those don't become a distraction to you, right? Because you want to make sure that you are staying locked in. So think about it. These are the things that I wanted you to reflect on and think about last week when we were on morning announcements on Monday and Tuesday. Think about these things. Now, these are reflective questions, which means that you're thinking about them. You're not saying them out loud. You are simply just thinking, right? As Mr. Hagee asked the question, you're thinking about it. What kind of scholar do you want to be each day in the Eagles Nest? How can you get better each day? How can you be a good teammate today? So those are all things that I want you to think about, whether you're in pre-K or whether you're in fifth grade, right? I want you to think about those 3 things and how you can be great today. Because guess what? You control all of those. So we're going to talk about those in just a second. But hey, we got some vocabulary words for you as we start off our Monday this week. So notice now there's 2 that are coming. So one of these words is at the top. You see it's in red. That's a kindergarten, first and second grade vocabulary word. And then the blue word is a third, fourth, and fifth grade vocabulary word. But the good news is, hey, why not learn them both? And maybe you have some prior knowledge on one of those words. That's good. So you can begin to connect them. So our 2 words this week, the first one on the top says trait, T-R-A-I-T. Now, as a former language arts teacher, trait is everything, right? We talk about traits all the time in stories, but I'll wait and give you an example of that later this week. And the other word is flexible, F-L-E-X-I-B-L-E. So trait and flexible. So let's see what these 2 words mean today before we take them a little bit further tomorrow and on Wednesday and Thursday. So notice in red, right, that is trait. Trait means a quality or characteristic. That's a big word, but you definitely want to know what that is. A quality or characteristic. That is what a trait is. Now let's take a look at flexible. Flexible means capable of bending easily without breaking. Capable of bending easily without breaking. So those are our 2 words this week, and we'll continue to go a little bit further on those words, and maybe you'll even hear those in the Eagles Nest today by one of your teachers or staff members as they are going through your content today. All right, so one of the things that we've talked about over the past couple of weeks is our Eagles Stay Ready. So take a look at that eagle flying through the iced mountaintops, right? Eagles stay ready, but eagles also soar with purpose. When an eagle is flying in the air, they are not just flying just to fly, to go for a leisure little stroll. They are doing something and they are soaring with purpose, whether it's to get away from a thunderstorm that's coming, whether it's to go get something to eat, to go build something. They are soaring with purpose. And as eagles in the eagle's nest, as scholars, you will continue to soar with purpose as well. But notice that eagles always stay ready. The more I read about eagles, it's hard to catch them off guard. You're not going to sneak up on an eagle, right? So eagles always stay ready. So how can you do that here in the eagle's nest as a scholar? Well, by living in our values. So our values here in the eagle's nest are integrity, excellence, and teamwork. So I'm going to challenge you with 3 things again this week, and I'll be telling you these things or asking you these things as I'm coming around and seeing you in the eagle's nest. And another staff member might ask you as well. They might say, hey, are you hallway ready? Which means that you are following the values here at Fairview and you're living in them. So hallway ready means with integrity, that means I'm standing on a word, facing front at voice level 0. That's the integrity piece of being hallway ready. The excellent piece is actively listening to the speaker, which would be your teacher at that point. And then the teamwork is being kind with others with our words and doing our best. So notice how the Fairview 5 is in these values. But the teamwork piece, also notice that, hey, I'm not shouting at somebody in front of me or beside me. I am focused with integrity and excellence. And the teamwork is we are working together to be hallway ready. Here's another big one. Are you classroom ready, right? This is where you spend a lot of your time, most of your time here in the eagle's nest, and this is where it counts. So how are you making it count, right? By living in your values is one way that you can do that. Right? By living with integrity inside your classroom. That means you're completing your work on time and you're staying organized. Right? So for our older scholars, are those buckets cleaned and organized? You might want to spend some time this morning making sure you're good for this week. And for our younger scholars, your seat backs, how are you looking with that? If I asked you for your Eureka book, can you grab that easily? Do you know where it is? Are you ready with a pencil? Do you know where everything is in your classroom? And excellence is that you're actively listening to the speaker, keeping your hands and feet to yourself. You're focused in on your teacher. And the teamwork, again, is being kind to others, especially when you're working in groups. And last but not least, are you recess ready? Right? Are you recess ready today in the eagle's nest? So integrity means you're playing in your recess zone each day. Living in the value of excellence means you're keeping your hands and feet to yourself. And last but not least, teamwork. You're being kind to others when you're playing in the group. So I want you to notice, scholars, that through each one of these things, the Fairview 5 is in them, but also they're in the values that we believe in every single day: integrity, excellence, and teamwork. So are you hallway ready? Are you classroom ready? And are you recess ready? I'm going to give you another one tomorrow because we're going to keep challenging you. The bar of excellence is not going to drop. So we're going to continue to do the right thing each and every day. And when you do the right thing, that helps you become a scholar of the week. And being a scholar of the week is a big time thing here in the Eagle's Nest. Only 6 scholars out of 434 become scholars of the week each and every week in the Eagle's Nest. So are you going to be one of those 6 this week? If you have already become a scholar of the week, I got a special challenge for you. Nobody says you can't become a scholar of the week again. So win it again, right? That is a very elite thing to do here in the Eagle's Nest. It's 7:37. It's time to get after it today. I hope you have a fantastic day in the Eagle's Nest. I'm looking forward to seeing you in action today. Looking forward to seeing you classroom ready, hallway ready, recess ready to tackle the week and have a fantastic week as an elite scholar in the Eagle's Nest.